Hi guys. Today I planted my Snowball Viburnum in the ground so that it can grow bigger. Um, I brought it around here on the side of my house that I don't use, which is behind my greenhouse, next to my neighbor's fence. And I used to have some plants back here, but they were shade-loving plants, and I got rid of them. So as you can see, this is a prime location. Now it's in shade now because it's in the evening. It's 7 o'clock, but it gets morning sun. Um, I'm just fertilizing the ground right now with the Proven Winners water soluble. And because this part of my yard, it stays very moist. So that is why I planted the tree up some, because I want it to be well drained. So I put these white rocks in the bottom of my hole, and then I mix the native soil with some land and sea. And that is where my bloom was, that one bloom I got for this year. That's why I put it in the ground, because I want it to get big by fall, because they say these will bloom again in the fall. So hopefully it will have put on some growth by the end of the growing season, and I can pick a spot in the garden where I want it to be. I don't want it back here because I want to see it, and the only time I would see it is if I came out here and looked around the corner, but I want it in a prime location. So like I said, this is the side of my house back where connecting me and my neighbor's side yard, and it's really nothing back here but my fence, my greenhouse, my neighbor's fence. They don't even have anything back here. So like I said, I used to have stuff back here in pots. So yeah, this is this side of the house that I did the deadheading video, and here's that pot that I deadheaded the other day that had that one big plume. That was just last week, and look what it's already done. So I told y'all deadheading is good. My pencils are coming back from their winter chill. I need to do a little bit more deadheading on them, so I'm going to clean up my mess. And I just wanted you guys to see that I planted my Snowball Viburnum so it can put on some growth. So that's a tip for you guys. If you have something that you want that's in a pot and you want it to put on some growth faster, go ahead and put it in the ground. Take it out the pot, go ahead and put it in the ground, and then when it get a little bit more growth, big as you want, take it out and put it back in your container. I mean, I'm learning that because stuff that I have taken out of a container and put in the ground, like within 2 to 3 months, this stuff is shooting up so fast, and I'm like, dang. And my grandmother told me when I had that loquat tree in the pot, and I just wanted it for the foliage because it was so beautiful, and she used to come here and visit like once a year from Alabama. She was like, baby, you need to put that in the ground. That tree can get big and pretty. And I was like, yes ma'am, but I just want it for the foliage. I didn't really want it to get big. And she was like, and it get fruit. Like, she was telling me everything that this tree was gonna do. So I had it, like I said, in a pot for like 5 years. Matter of fact, we harvested off of there today. That's some of our harvest. But yeah, so I went ahead and put it in the ground, and you guys see how big it is. And within 3 months it had grown double the size. And by 6 months it was taller than my shed. So that was my bad. And now I know, especially if stuff, because you know that rule they have, first year they sleep, second year they creep, and third year they leap. Well, a lot of my stuff I've had in containers for about 2 to 3 years. So hey, if I put it in the ground in 3 years, that baby should really leap. And then I could put it back in the container. If it's not as big as I want it to be, I can put it in the container, and then it'll take off. So I just want to share that with you guys. I'm sure you smart gardeners already knew that, but if there's some of you that didn't know, like me, go ahead and try it. And let's get these plants big as we want faster, and then we can put them back in our container. So a little overview of what I'm doing. I've taken, this is the pot that I took the Snowball Viburnum out of, and I have planted it up with this color here. And I think that's going to be beautiful as it flourishes. And of course it's going back over here in the garden that I'm making. Oh my goodness, y'all, I got this beautiful rose from Lowe's yesterday. Now all of these was full of petals, look just like that, so beautiful. But as you can see, we had a very windy day today, and all the petals, both of them, I bought 2 of them, all the petals are on the ground. But I got another bud that's going to open there, and I'm going to deadhead it, of course, to encourage more buds. But so I decided that this whole area over here is going to be tropical. And here's the other pot. I'm going to put this lantana that matches that one over there. In that pot I took the Snowball Viburnum out. I'm going to put this in there. And then I look at this color, all this color echo in here. That's going to be so beautiful and full. Then maybe I could start cleaning off my English garden area. But I got to get this finished, getting this built up. I stopped to go help my son work in his garden. So it's still not complete. But remember, I'm raising the back part up to the white border I made, and do it on both sides. And then I'm going to put a bench in here so I could see out there, because I told y'all I'm so short and I can't see. So that's why I'm building up this area. So I'm taking you guys along for the journey, and this is the progress that I'm at. So y'all stay tuned for more videos, and there's a lot more to come this growing season. So sorry for the mess before the rest, I guess. But yeah, this is some of the stuff that's blooming right now. All right. Oh, look at my viburnum tree. So it's starting to open the buds, and in the daytime it's so pretty. In the morning that sun be hitting on this corner, but the darn remember I told you, see, I got bugs all up in there, but there's a nest up in here, and I got to get my husband to get it out. He don't know it yet, but I'm gonna commission him to do it. But look at all those buds. It's been pretty. So yeah, and then I'm gonna limb it. I'm gonna go ahead and limb it up, and look at my sunshine ligustrum. My husband walking back, and then my sunshine ligustrums. So yeah, it's coming together. But let me show y'all the nest. Honey, I'm gonna need you to get this nest out of here. Can y'all see that nest? Woo. sorry about the noise because we're by the air condition. But yeah. Okay, guys, y'all, blessed day, and I'm gonna go get me some dinner because I've been in the garden all day. So remember, God loves you, as do I. Have a blessed rest of your day.